Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. So, Alyssa over at Sims Therapy and I decided to remodel this high school and do it as sort of a collab. I'm sure most of you have already seen them before, so we're just going to go through it here. Now, as I was recording this portion of the video, I was really just looking around wondering what in the world I was going to do with this. The deal was that I'm going to make it into a house. I know, sounds impossible, looks impossible, and I'm not going to tell you what she's doing with hers. You'll have to go watch the video. But my goal with this was to make it into a livable family home. The first floor, didn't look like such a big deal. The basement, I knew I was going to take out. But if you're new to my channel, please know that other than maybe taking out a basement or sometimes a top floor, I don't change the walls. I've always done that as long as I've had my channel. I just don't do that. It may be like 0.1% of the time where I have to change a little wall to make a balcony or something like that, but I leave the structure alone. So if you're looking at this, you're probably wondering how in the world I turned this into a house, but I did. So as I was going through here, you can see me kind of panning through, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with these huge rooms on the second floor, plus the long hallways in the back, and then you have the two huge rooms here as well. Now, there are some side rooms there I knew I could probably make into bathrooms. And of course, there was the long hallway down there on the first floor that I was a little bit worried about too. Also, it has a flat roof, so I wanted to make it more home-like. And then when you look at maybe different exteriors, that's kind of what I try to do when I start a remodel most of the time, is to just look at different exteriors, because sometimes if I'm concerned with what I'm going to do with the house, especially the architect home remodels, a lot of times I just go and choose the exterior first, because then sometimes that can give me an idea of what I want to do with the inside. But look at all of those windows. I can tell you right now, it took me forever to empty out this school. It really did. The basement, of course, I just took it out, the rooms. But as far as the other four floors, it took me a very long time to remove each item, and then there was each window. It was crazy. But you can see me here trying out different exteriors just to maybe get an idea of what type of roof I'd like to put on there, maybe what style of home I would like to make it into. This, I will tell you right now, was the most challenging remodel I've ever done, ever. It took me a very long time to do this, not just to empty it out, but to decide what I was going to do with the interior mostly. I mean, it was just such a job to do. So when I come back, you will see how I have managed to turn this into a beautiful historic home. Okay, so the remodel is done, but we're going to do some before and afters here. That was before, and here it is after. One more with the before, and here's how it looks now. So I decided to make it into a historic looking mansion. And to give it some more dimension, I did use a lot of the bay windows. The back was flat, so I did add some balconies back here just to give it, a little bit more of a dimensional look. I don't like flat exteriors. That's just my personal taste. But I love how it turned out. No walls have been changed. I did take out the basement, as I said before. But I do like the front here. I use those farmhouse flowers, and then I like using those pedestals with those lamps on them. I think that looks really pretty outside. And of course, I had to use my favorite front door with this style of house. So here's that long hallway. Not a lot I could do with it, so I just decorated it really pretty. It's very simple, but it is very pretty. And then you turn right here into what I would call a hearth room. So when you would have guests enter the home, they could come in here first. Maybe if they're just dropping by for a few minutes and they wouldn't need to be entertained in the actual formal living room, that would be a great little room to hang their coats and just stop by for a quick visit. But in here is the formal living room. I love that burgundy color. I don't use it a lot. It is one of my favorite colors though, and I thought it would be perfect with this rug and some white furniture with the white bookshelves. And then I've used those gold wall sconces throughout the house because I think it really fits with the style as well. This room I've used as a music room and a room where you can come and sort of have drinks, like a little lounge room there. And then we'll come back through the living room and back through the main hallway into this dining area here. And I didn't put doorways to go into the kitchen because if you're serving guests, you might want to have kitchen noise kind of blocked out. So that is the formal dining room. And in here we do have an eating kitchen as well, where the family would just gather around the table. I made it a beautiful green color in here mixed with ivories. And I've also put 2 high chairs in here because they have twin baby girls that live in the house. I actually did move a family in here, by the way, and you'll see them as we go along. You saw the dad playing the piano. This back here, I didn't know what to do with, so I just made it a covered porch. And then this side room over here, I've made into the downstairs bath. It does have a tub in there. It's a 3-piece bath. I used the farmhouse items, which I do like with that blue rug. So that is the downstairs. I can't wait to show you the upper floors. It's a little bit like a maze, and I think all but one of the bedrooms are actually lofted. So we come up the stairs here to the 2nd floor, and you come onto a landing that I've just decorated with a table and some chairs. And there is a mezzanine there that looks down into the formal living room. And then instead of having all this blocked off, this was just one of those big rooms I was kind of concerned about. I opened it up and then joined it with the other big room on the 2nd floor. So we have the landing joined with what is the family room. It does have a fireplace, it has a TV, it has a pool table, 2 couches, a place to play records, and it's also opened up to that huge hallway there in the back of the house. That was another concern of mine. I've made this little alcove here where I had put 2 balconies in the back, just made it kind of decorative there. And you can kind of see what I've done with this long hallway in the back. I've put staircases on either end, so I'll show you what I've done here. And there is a reason that there are 2 staircases here, and you'll see that as we go up the floors. So where are we going to go next? Let's go over here on this end. So over here I've put an office for the home. There's the mom there. She's working on, we'll just say she's paying some bills there. And over here is another bathroom. It has a section there for the actual bathroom with the shower. It has a room for just the tub, and also the laundry room is tucked in here. So that's this side of the 2nd floor. Let's go on over here all the way to the other end and come through this door. So this is one of those lofted bedrooms, and there's a reason. This is the twin girls' bedroom here. I love this pink. I love the cribs. I put that beautiful pink chair in here and one of those new changing tables. And then you can pop up the stairs. It's lofted over to where you can see the babies, and this is where the nanny sleeps. So she has her little quarters here. She has a dresser, and she has a bookshelf there. So she sort of shares a room with the babies, but she does have some privacy. And she also has access to this closet right here that's in the baby's room, as well as a bathroom that does also have a tub, so she can give them a bath. So I just thought that was a neat thing to do with the floor plan, especially with all those weird little rooms. So on one side I did the office and a bathroom and laundry, the other side the lofted twins bedroom with the nanny's room over top. So let's go on up to the 3rd floor next, and you'll see what I've done up here. So we took this staircase up on this side, and you can see there's a door here and then a door at the end of the hallway. On this side, same deal. You have a staircase, you have a door there that goes into a bedroom, and then a door into that middle hallway. So first let's go into the master bedroom, or at least part of it. It is a lofted bedroom. You can see the staircase there. We have the bed, a couple of armoires, a chair, a TV there in the middle of the armoires, a nice view out the front of the house. And then you come through this door, and it has its own TV and workout area. Also a reading area there with some bookcases. And then we'll come up the steps, and you can see a landing up here with a nice place to read that overlooks the bedroom and the front of the house as well. And there's a door over here that leads you into a bathroom. So this is technically an ensuite bath for the master bedroom, but it's also Jack and Jilled with the bedroom next door. This is the master closet here. It's a very large closet. It also has a vanity in here for the mom. Lots of shoe racks, clothing racks, places for purses. But that master suite is huge. It's 2 levels, it's lofted. I just think that's a really cool way to do the layout, and it even has its own living area. All right, so we've covered that side of the 3rd and 4th floor. Now we're going to look at this side, but first I want to show you this middle hallway here that connects the two. And I just decorated it with a writing desk there. There's doors at the end there that lead you to a guest room that I'll show you here in just a minute. But first, this is the teenage daughter's room. She actually is an older teenager. She's in college. So she is a young adult, and I didn't want to give her a room that looked too kid-like. I wanted it to look really nice, and she has everything that she needs in there. But again, you see the staircase there, and there was the nursery next door. And before I take you to the 2nd floor of her bedroom, I wanted to show you the last room on this level, which is a beautiful guest room. All right, so let's go up her stairs, and again, her room is lofted. And I'm not really sure if her parents know what's happening up here, but she is sketching her boyfriend, so there's that. And she has some of her artwork in here. She has a couple of easels. I'm really trying not to laugh right now. You can see her artwork over there. There's a sculpture. So that's her little art studio there. And then for her bathroom, remember, she adjoins the master bedroom's bathroom. It's a Jack and Jill there, so she has access to that bathroom. And that was a great way, like I said, to sort of make this layout work, because there were a lot of rooms. And up here, I ran out of rooms to make. So honestly, I just made an attic. And I think it worked out great. Of course, a house like that is going to have an attic. So that is the 3rd and 4th floor of the remodel. To be honest, I really did think about taking the 4th floor off so it wouldn't be so hard to work around all of these crazy rooms. But I decided to just give it a shot and make it work. And then I came up with the idea over here of lofting that nursery with the nanny's room. And then I thought, well, why not loft the master bedroom and the teenage girl's room? And that really worked out well. So I'm really pleased with the layout. I do have a family, like I said, living in here. I don't know how long I'll keep it, but being that it used to be a school with a crazy layout to make out of a home, I think it worked out pretty well. It took a long time to do it, but I want to thank Sims Therapy for this idea. It was her idea, Alyssa's, to do a collab on this, and I cannot wait to watch her video. So go check it out. I think she's doing something totally different. I don't think she's making it into a home, but we'll go find out when she uploads hers. So check that out, and I'll put a link in a pinned comment below. Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this long. I hope you enjoyed the remodel and the new design of the high school. If you did, please hit that like button and show me some love. Love you guys. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.